Hey everybody, welcome back to my Eurovision React Review channel. So this Saturday is semi-final 2 of MGP. It's been a long day. Right, whew. This Saturday is MGP in Norway, the song contest, whereby the winner will represent Norway at Eurovision 2024. So I've just caught up with all happenings of semi-final 1. I am impressed. My opinions of songs definitely have changed as a result of seeing them live. So let's just bear that in mind. So what I'm going to be doing today is just listening to the studio versions. Well, obviously, because we don't have the live versions yet. Just to get an initial impression of the 6 songs that we have in this semi-final. So 3 will go through. My understanding is, in the comments of my semi-final 1 reaction, that the favourites or the kind of songs that people are raving about are in semi-final 2 and 3. And Terry Eurovision, a YouTuber, check out his channel, he says his favourite is in semi-final 2, but won't tell me what it is. So let's check these 6 songs out and see how they compare with the songs in semi-final 1. Cool. Yeah. Okay. Song 1. Turn down slightly. Judge Tenderly of Me. Now, I do love a country sounding song. It's cute. It's nice on the ear. But I am partial to a country-inspired number. Aww. Oh, I like this one. I like this one. My parents would love this. They exclusively listen to country western music. It's like butter, smooth. Now I can only envisage that some people will listen to that and say it's somewhat uneventful. But for me, I'm going to repeat that word, butter. It's very, very buttery, very, very smooth, silky on the ear. That sort of sound is the sort of sound that I grew up with. It's the sort of sound that involuntarily I have to listen to consistently when I go home to visit my parents. I like it. I'm giving that an 8 out of 10. I don't even know if any of the songs in semi-final, did they get over 8 out of 10? I can't remember. Not sure, but very, very strong start. Right. Touch of Venus. I'm going to turn this one slightly down. So a bit more artsy, experimental. Intrigued? Chorus has elevated it for me for sure. I respect the experimental feel of the song. It's got that dark feel to it, like Esther Pioni from Romania, but this one is a bit more, yeah, experimental. I'm not too sure at the moment whether it's my thing, but that chorus certainly elevated it for me. Ellie, just before I was about to just be like, I don't think this is me. It's like the universe said, do you know what Shane likes? A key change. I'm loving this dramatic end. I'm starting to come round to this song now. Right, whether it's controversial or not, I don't know why it's gone back to that song. I prefer that to Margaret Berger. There we go. Venus. I'm gonna give Judge Tenderly of Me 8.2, and I'm gonna give that one 8. I think I'm in a very good mood. I've already given 2 songs above 8. Yeah, this semi-final is already streets ahead of semi-final 1. Right, Farida is back, and I really, really, really liked her effort. Was it 2 years ago now? I can see on Twitter, ESC Tom is rooting for this song, but also crying, thinking it's not going to qualify. So he must think that this is not a safe qualifier already. Bear that in mind. Good start. I like this one. Shocker. This is a completely different sound from her efforts 2 years ago. Completely. I was not expecting this sound. But I'm pleasantly surprised. I can see why ESC Tom likes this one. This is my favourite so far. Of all the songs at MGP that I've heard so far. Big fan. Big fan of this one. I get it's simple. I get it's throwaway, upbeat number. It's an earworm. I hope this is on, I don't have Spotify, YouTube Music. Because I want to listen to this one tomorrow on repeat. And a key change. This is my favourite of MGP after 10 songs that I've listened to. I do understand the sound of this isn't necessarily a sound that people are going to go crazy for in regards to kind of giving this hype before the semi-finals. It's just a song that you almost would expect in the lineup of either Sweden or Norway. I wish Denmark recently. But nonetheless, I'm here for it. I'm here for it, Farida. I'm going to give you a 9. I don't know how many songs I've even closely given that to of Eurovision 2024 season. That's a big one for me in the sense of it just has the makings of my favourite meal. All the seasonings to perfection, cooked to perfection. I love that song. Okay, and then we get to Gate. Now, when I reacted to the semi-final 1 songs, I said I'll try not to kind of, give me any heads up of kind of other songs in the other semi-finals because I haven't heard them yet. Now, this song has been mentioned on that video quite a few times, so I'm assuming that there is hype behind this song. So, I guess I should be careful and watch what I say. Okay. It's got a lot of drama in this one. Okay. I really wasn't expecting that rock drop in the chorus. I'm not averse to rock, as long as it gives me a melody. Don't mind these verses. Can't remember the last time we've had a song like this at MGP. It's normally, well, obviously UMK, definitely. Melodi Festival, and there'll be rock presence. Okay. Spectrum-wise, it's more on the Evanescence side than Slipknot. So that makes me happy. Okay. There wasn't enough of a melody in there for that chorus for me to necessarily get hyped around that song, but there is hype around that song. Like, I'm not stupid. I do read comments. And I get why. For someone with my musical taste, that is palatable, particularly near the end there. I was certainly getting Evanescence vibes, and I grew up with Evanescence. I'm sure, no doubt, that comparison will annoy someone. Okay, look, at the end of the day, this is my fourth song, and this ranking is on my personal taste. The ones that I like and the ones that I want to go through, not necessarily the ones that I think will go through. There's evidently a lot of hype and excitement around that song, so I can only assume that is one of the favourites. But on my personal taste, I'm going to give that a 7.5. I respect the sound, I respect the production. I liked the traditional elements in there. I liked the fact that it was in Norwegian. I'm not saying all these things to cover my back, but these are all positives that must be stressed. But yeah, personal taste wise, yeah, I'm not probably going to revisit that one tomorrow, but looking forward to seeing how that one's done on stage on Saturday. Okay, Mileo. I'm a little bit annoyed because, like, I'm already sensing within the first 16 seconds that I'm going to like this song. And I'm annoyed, and I'm not saying that it sounds the same as Farida, but you've got those two songs in the same semi-final. Why couldn't you put one of them into semi-final one? Although that is a real creepy image. Watch this in, like, next 10 seconds. It goes into deep dubstep or deep heavy rock. I'm like, I take it all back. Okay. I wasn't expecting this production. This chorus is like catnip.
Where's my girlfriend?
I'm starting to think I don't even know what three I would put in so far already. I like this one. I like this one. Oh man! I already know what the sixth song is on this semi-final, as in I've not heard it, but I've seen it. So which makes me even more somewhat deflated. Because some of these songs are definitely not going to go through, obviously. And I'm worried it's going to be the songs that are more my thing. Mind you, that happened last year, didn't it? How many of all of the bops just didn't get through last year? but the final still ended up being super, super strong regardless. Look, I'm going to give that one... Okay, I'm going to give that one 8.4. I'm going to give that one 8.4. So as it stands, of course, the two throwaway pop numbers that have a cheesy bubblegum flair to them are the ones that I've navigated towards the most. But my third is Judge Tenderly of Me. Yeah. Right. Okay. Let's listen to song 6. Right. Everyone, I say everyone, this is the one that I definitely know exists in MGP, because this is the one from the press conference. Everyone, I say everyone, stop saying that, Shane. On social media, there's a lot of mention of it. Not necessarily, I don't necessarily know whether people are raving about it, but this is the one that seems to have got a lot of attention on social media. Which, like I said, based on all of these songs, I'm worried for Farida and Mileo already. If this song is as good as I think it might be. Is there lyrics to this one? Oh, there is. That's annoying. I should have done that from the start. Okay, so I get the concept in the sense of I get why this is obviously being talked about. It definitely has already kind of obviously got an evident package to obviously sell itself in regards to its identity, the whole thing. I'm just speaking rubbish now because I'm just trying to it's a decent beat. Yeah, I get what it's doing. So obviously, yes, MGP have auto-tune because there is evidently auto-tune on this studio version, which obviously allows me to pose the question, how is this going to come across live on stage? But we know that Super Rob is obviously going to be on stage because Super Rob was at the press when it was all the acts were announced, right?
Named Kristin.
Can we just say, if obviously there is unbelievable hype around this, just bear in mind, I never ever want to preach to a country about how to vote, but Subwoofer was legendary. It will go down in the history books. We will remember Subwoofer as long as we live. But we're all in agreement that Subwoofer was never going to win Eurovision because it just was not going to convince the juries. I just want to bear that in mind with this one. And I'm saying this because I'm just looking at my top 2 thinking they're screwed. It's Scandi Pop. Scandi Pop to the max. I grew up with this sound, right?
You're not ugly. You are smart, talented, and have abilities to make the world better.
I need an AI Rob. Yeah, this is catchy. This was my childhood. Oh man. Do you know what, in all seriousness, looking at all of these 6 songs, again, people are going to be like, Farida and Mileo, no. Ironically, they're my top 2. I see why ESC Tom thinks that Farida is not getting through. I can see a world where obviously Gate go through based on that sound. I can see a world where this gets through that has the subwoofer effect, right? And will continue to have the subwoofer effect if it goes to Malmo. But again, just be aware. Drama. Isn't the thing with Norway, like, Norway's kind of a bit sick and tired now of the televote, i.e. the televote just not coming out for Norway? No, Shane, flip it, you dump donut. It's the jury not coming out for Norway. I don't know if the jury would come out for that song. I'm just putting that out there just to kind of try and find some sort of space where maybe Farida and Mileo might get through. Okay, I actually did quite like that one. I'm going to give that one 8.1, which does mean my personal top 3, it's not in my personal top 3. I think my personal top 3 are probably everyone's 3 that people think aren't getting through. But my third place is the first one, the country western song, Judge Tenderly of Me, 8.2. My second is Mileo, 8.4. And my first, by a long shot, is Farida. I would go as far as say, I think that's my favourite song. Is that my favourite song of every song of Eurovision 2024 I've listened to? Potentially. I did love that song. But look, fully aware of Gate, fully aware of the hype around my AI, the whole concept. It will have the subwoofer effect, which got Norway a good result. But if Norway wants to try and shake things up and actually get the juries to vote for them, that's not your song. There's something about that Touch of Venus song. I can imagine there is a significant proportion of people out there that have tapped into that one. It is quirky, it is unique, it's dark, but with a kind of unique edge, and particularly at the end with that key change and the operatic voice coming in, it did change that song somewhat for me, massively elevated. For me, it's a bloodbath based on my personal tastes, but I am definitely in this weekend. I said that last time, but I am in this weekend. This semi-final intrigues me, but also makes me nervous. But nonetheless, I can't wait for it. So yeah, those are my thoughts. Please let me know what you think, although I've got a sneaky suspicion I know for most of you. But please comment below, respectfully. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. Click the notification button so you're informed if and when I post videos. And yeah, until next time, stay safe.